Wyoming, the untamed spirit of the West, with its majestic natural beauty. It opens your mind and invigorates your senses to release your inner freedom and sense of adventure. Join Brad and I, the Canadian Adventure Seekers, as we travel 7 of the 8 sections of the Wyoming BDR. With its vast, gorgeous, ever-changing landscapes, and experience once-in-a-lifetime sights that will forever be etched in our memories. The Wyoming Backcountry Discovery Route is a multi-day, off-pavement drive for adventure enthusiasts through the most dramatic and rugged landscapes in Wyoming. Almost every section of this includes some moderately technical driving. This is the most remote BDR of the 12 official routes, so join us as we travel this stunning state and be prepared to have a true backcountry adventure.
Afternoon everyone, how are you? Welcome back to the Canadian Adventure Seekers. It's Brad and TL, and we are here in Colorado. And we are on a new adventure. So just to give you an idea what we're doing, a few months ago we installed a Hatchet Roof Top Tent onto the Jeep, and we have to get something repaired on it. It was something that was expected to go because the owner of the company did mention it. And I told him, don't worry about fixing it, we'll see how it goes. And unfortunately, the piece let go. So we are back here in Colorado, and we are actually enjoying it. It was indirectly.
Really, that was his plan.
That was my plan, to come back here. So once we get the Jeep fixed, we're going to go to the Wyoming BDR, which stands for Backcountry Discovery Route.
Yep, Backcountry Discovery Route.
So, and it's usually designed for motorcycles, but Jeeps and four-wheel drive vehicles can hop on it, because I do believe it's a little bit of BLM land. Then there's some highway you hop on. Then there's some private land, I do believe also, that some of the locals allow you to utilize, and you know, under discretion, and making sure that you take your garbage with you and that. So we're going to go from the lower end of Colorado, Wyoming border, follow the BDR all the way up to Montana, and then we're going to go into Montana and explore that area a bit, and then from there we're not too sure. We may end up going up to Alberta or over to South Dakota to do a little more exploring in that area before we head home. So stay tuned. This is going to be a number of series and videos coming, and I hope you enjoy it. So, see you then.
camera will never capture the beauty of this. This is the sun coming up down here. And there's the valley. And Ozzy and I are just up early, about 5:30 in the morning, because Ozzy wants to play. Ready? Ready?
So this is Centennial. Welcome to Centennial. This is the beginning of section 2 of the BDR in Wyoming. Small little town. Now we have to find a spot to fill up with gas, because in this area you do not pass any gas station without filling it up.
Oh wow, look at this. I love the little lakes. Just letting everyone know, it is 59 degrees in Wyoming. We went from a high of, was 88? Maybe,
yeah,
or even 90 in Castle Rock this morning, yep, when we left. And now we have, just on the other side of the Jeep, we have snow just off past the mountain, or past the Jeep there. So quite the experience here. But we're loving every minute of it.
This is amazing. Yeah. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Very rustic country, and tons of signs for showing that there's bear here. So there's lots of reminders. So anyways, we'll keep going, and hopefully we can find a campsite before the sun goes down. Let's go, Oz. Come on. We are tacky tourists and we're trying to hit all the spots that we can, such as observation sites and that, because we will probably never be back here. So this is a one-time thing, and we just want to make sure we can share some of these spots with you and bring you along. Now we are on what is classified as the BDR run here in Wyoming, and we are on section 2. And BDR again stands for the Backcountry Discovery Routes, and there's a lot to discover.
We're actually in the Medicine Bow National Forest is where we are right now. And it's gorgeous.
It is. I couldn't imagine thinking about being back in the day, like the 1900s, early 1900s, having to live in this harsh environment, because it is. And what we're dealing with is some off-road, some paved, and then some difficult runs. So this motel has an awful lot of history. That is cool. Tiny little town. So for the first night on section 2 of the Wyoming, or BDR I mean, we are at Silver Lake. Come on, Oz. This was the entrance, and the road into the spot is right up there, and it comes up and around and in here. Ozzy, come. This is absolutely
beautiful. So we are all set up for the night. TL's gonna make some dinner, and Ozzy's sitting there resting and enjoying his evening. They have water available, and there are bathroom facilities and garbage cans that are bear-proof. And TL is just sitting there relaxing. And here's our little spot for the night.
Are they in there?
Yep, right there.
We're gonna eat all of these, okay? Oh. You're starting cooking.
Yeah. So we're finally relaxing. Dinner is on. We have everything in place.
Ozzy's got his toy.
Ozzy has his toy. I can tell you one thing. That TL and I are not used to the oxygen level. I'm not too sure of our altitude, but we gotta be pretty close to 8,000 to 10,000 feet. TL's gonna check it.
3212.
Only 3,200? Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Was that not pathetic?
Well, that's what it says there.
Yeah. No, is that on Gaia?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Gaia will be right. So, yeah. Just anything we do, we feel like we're 90 years old right now. But we just can't seem to get our breath.
Just dizzy.
Yeah.
I can breathe okay. Just dizzy. Lightheaded, like.
Yeah. Well, you are near your, I won't say her age.
29th year.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, I was wrong.
Sorry, Kial, you're right again. And I said that. And I guarantee this part of the video will be on YouTube. Me admitting that she is right. There's two.
What did you... I want to.
What did I do? Oh, look at that. That looks really good. Let's see how that tastes. So here's test. Those are good. That's a winner. We're gonna have another one.
Can you give me a paw? Thank you. Other paw? No? Good boy.
So at the lake here, there's a number of camping spots that you can walk into. And they have a flat spot for your tent. And the fire pit. And here would be your view. Wow, this is so impressive. This is true wilderness. Wyoming, you've knocked the ball out of the field. This is absolutely stunning. And I understand why this is bear country, because some really nice cool open spots here.
And there's something in them that makes it
So TL and I are on the rooftop tent, and it is nice and toasty in here. We hooked up the heater. We have the vent coming in, and it just sits up top here. But we have all the comforts of home. We're going to watch ourselves a movie and then go to sleep. So we're going to call that one a wrap. That is day 1, driving from Castle Rock in Colorado to Wyoming. And we just started the section 2 of the BDR in Wyoming, and I don't think we're even half done it, but we decided to find a camping spot that was safe and not difficult, because we were running out of time. So we will see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone. It is day 2 of the BDR, and we have one very anxious young puppy that wants out. Say hi. Say hi to everybody, Ozzy. So we are going to get up, make some coffee while TL still has her beauty sleep. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. So today TL and I are going from Silver Lake. This is where we camped last night, and we are going all the way. We're going to go to this Kennaday Peak, and then we're going to end it at, should be right up here, Elk Mountain. So that should be the end of section 2 of the BDR. We'll bring you along when we hit the Kennaday Trail, or if there's anything that is very interesting in our drive, so stay tuned. So we might be fortunate, because this could be elk. It's too big for deer. Yeah, they're big. So it's probably elk, because we're near something called Elk Mountain, right?
yes.
So, well, maybe we might see it elk, so make sure you have your camera ready to go. And there's Ozzy, the new driver for today. He's our Uber driver. So we're probably gonna put this down to about 25 psi. That'll give us a little more smoother of a drive. Stop so fast.
And right where we're airing down here is the Kennaday Peak lookout, which is where we're heading, up that way.
So we are at 25 psi on each tire, so that should make our driving up to this peak a little favorable. We are about halfway up to, what's it called?
Kennaday Peak.
Kennaday Peak.
Yep.
The road's actually not that bad. We aired down, as we mentioned before, down to 25 psi, and it's an interesting drive because there's like cows all over the place. TL saw a wild cat cross the trail. I missed it because I was just paying attention to the roads, but yeah, we're making good headway here. But what a huge difference in airing down.
Oh, huge.
What do you think, Oz?
Is it exciting? Do you love it? Do you love it?
this is impressive. We came up this road, went all the way down, and then you can see where it has a switchback, and then comes and goes all the way down, up around here, and then down the mountain. That was impressive, and you can see for miles. And there's a cute little lake down there. Well, that was an adventure. We're now coming down from about 10,000 feet in elevation, and you could see the entire national park from that focal point. And the road, as we got up higher, you'll see it on the drone footage, but you know, TL took over, and she did an amazing job driving over those large boulders, staying in control. But if you've never done this visit, what's it called again?
The Kennaday Peak.
Kennaday Peak.
In
Well, we'll leave.
Yeah, we'll put it in the comments.
Yeah,
Or in the video.
In the video. So, but yes, what an experience, and we're not even halfway down yet. But the road is now starting to get a lot better. Section 2 is really uneventful. Roads are but you need to make up time, and they're a great spot to make up time because we spent 2 days in Section 2. Mainly because we started late yesterday and we somewhat started late today. But we're going to end up at Elk Mountain, and not too sure what that is. It might be a little town, get some gas, and then we'll start looking for a place to sleep tonight. So stay tuned. Oh, we got one in action there. Make some chocolate milk. Ozzy. Look at this big guy. So we just finished section 2
of the BDR in Wyoming, and that ended up in Elk Mountain, which is, give me a second here, oh, it moved. So right down here, hard to see. So that's where we are right now. So section 3 ends up in Alcova. So we're going to be heading up there today, and we'll see how far we get. If we can't make it, we'll just find a camping spot, and we'll take our time. There is a spot that we do want to visit, and it's the Carbon Old Mine, and then there's also a carbon cemetery there. So we're going to hunt for that. That's about 16 miles away. Yeah. So we'll bring you back when that happens.